morning guys, and happy Sunday. I'm home alone for the first time in a week. John has gone to church this morning. I just didn't fancy it. Obviously it's in a mixture of Polish and Latin. John gets it better than me. Well, obviously I speak very, very, very basic Polish, like not even, I wouldn't even say I speak Polish, I understand. Sorry, I'm just getting an Actimel. I understand some. Whereas obviously John, his grandma was, we've had this conversation. He is not as confident speaking it, but he understands it. So he's gone to church, I've stayed home. Restless night's sleep, very broken, restless night's sleep. Woken up with a headache and 2 very sore boobs. I'm saying 2 because I've had 1 sore boob for about a week. This morning I have 2. It's that tricky thing, it messes with your head because all of this could be a symptom. It could be a symptom that things are working, but at the same time, it could just be the drugs, the side effects of the meds that are in me. Fun. So, plan of attack. I'm sorry, I'm just putting away the brew cups. We had a brew together before he went to church. Yeah, plan of attack. I am going to edit a couple of videos, try to get my mind off of this. And then I'm going to sort my nails out. I've had no luck with these nails. I broke one at the airport on Monday, and then when I had my little wobble in the supermarket yesterday, my little dizzy spells, I went down and I grabbed hold to the shelf. I broke 2, so they need doing. And I think when John comes back, plan is we're going to go for a walk. Maybe find some brunch or lunch somewhere. There's a basketball game on later that I think John has mentioned a couple of times, but he doesn't want to go. So I think he does want to go, but he doesn't want to push me into anything because obviously he's worried about me. So hopefully the headache will fade. I'm going to drink a lot of water. I'm going to drink this. I've got a bottle of water. Try and get rid of this headache and try and do something nice for John because this whole process is kind of about me and you kind of feel guilty about that. So yeah, hopefully we'll get to go to the basketball. I've never been to basketball before, so I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it, but I think John will, so that's what's important. Right, I'm going to stop rambling. Drink this. Okay, so food haul is, the internet here is so good. Like, it's a 12-minute video, which would take, 10-minute video, which would take like an hour and a half with our internet at home at the weekend. Our internet is rubbish, but obviously we live super, there's no super fast where we live. And yeah, it's like 5 minutes upload here. It's fab internet. But yeah, that's done. I'm just doing the little screen thing, front cover thing. Polish is off. My nails are hideous. They're like broke. Normally on this process I get really nice nails. It's part of the, it's like the perk, but they're all breaking and they're all horrible. There is about 1 million, you can't see because of the light, but we're right on the river and there's like a bajillion men fishing on the river, which is cute. And yeah, I keep on thinking about my little Gilly. We've had a few communications from the dog sitters. Darwin has settled in very well. He always does. Gilly is always the problem in these situations. It's always Gilly that doesn't settle, unless he's with my niece Jess, because he loves Jess. But obviously it was all right when Jess was at uni because she had free time to do this kind of thing, but she's finished university and she's a grown-ass woman and she can't put her life on hold for us. But realistically, Jess is the only one that's ever been able to settle Gilly instantly. All other dog sitters have a problem with him. Not a problem with him, but it's like, they have commented on that he's not settling very well and he's doing a lot of whining, and it's like, oh, because we didn't tell the dog sitter thinks we're on holiday. We didn't really want to share this part of our life with them. but obviously we're meant to be keeping stress to a minimum. And it's like they keep on sending cute photos, but they're all of Darwin. Like, I'm getting a bit worried about him, and we're here for another week yet, so I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure he's fine. He's just high maintenance. He's used to having a lot of human contact, and Darwin is a much easier dog to look after, and as such people were more drawn to him than Gilly, who's a little bit of a diva. But yes, I'm fine, right. I'm gonna crack on with the computer and then nails.
Yo, I'm back from church. It's interesting. Didn't really understand very much, even though I do understand a bit of Polish, but yeah, it was long, which I expected, because it is here. It was full. I mean, there's a mass at 7:30, one at 9, one at 10 and one at 12, and then one at 6 in the evening as well. And I was at the 10 o'clock one, it was full. I thought I was going to be a little bit late. I was running a little bit late, and I got there like 5:02, and it was only probably about 2/3 full. But by 5 past, it was packed, and there was people stood at the back. Interesting thing, most people like kind of think churches for old people, that, you know, only old people go. Well, that mass there was predominantly people from the late 20s through to mid 40s. Not all with children. A lot of children, but not all with children. There was old people there, older people should I say, and some very old people. But it weren't just old people, it was a lot of people my age or around that sort. So yeah, it was interesting. And like I said, not all with kids. Normally you sort of think people go with the kids because they're at school and stuff, don't you? But no, it was interesting. Anyway, Katy's doing her makeup, and I'm just waiting now to go out for lunch.
It's 30 quid. If you want a kilo Irish one, it's 50 quid.
So we are off to try and find some Platsky. Well, going to a restaurant that we went to for the first time last trip, and they were so good.
We're going back.
We're going back, but it's Sunday, which is a big family restaurant day, and the church is the restaurant's quite close to the biggest church, so we might not be able to get in, but we're gonna try. Look at all. Yum. That was beautiful. That restaurant, we were very lucky, weren't we?
Yeah.
All the tables are reserved, but the table that we sat on didn't have a booking till 2, so we was able to like get in there like swimwear. Platsky aren't normally that big, but oh my god, beautiful. Couldn't eat it all. Really enjoyed it. It's like 3 types of cheese, 4 types of cheese. Lovely. So we just went to the toy museum. We would have taken you in, but they really didn't want you to. Basically, you weren't allowed to take any videos.
It's 5 quid to take pictures.
When you think it was like
£3 for 2 of us to get in.
So like £1.50 each for us to go and have a walk around, but 5 quid if we wanted to take a photo, and even if you paid the 5 quid, you weren't allowed to record anything.
Or photograph certain exhibits.
Yeah. Bizarre. But it was fun. It was like 15 minutes.
Preserve them, innit?
That's, yeah, but who uses flash these days?
There are, but it's just a thing, isn't it?
But yeah, we went to a toy museum.
Yeah, original burger.
So we've just picked up coffee. There's a little beach. We're going to go for a walk down the river. So we're going to walk past our apartment. It is fresh, but it's actually not bad. Everything's doable with a coffee in hand. back home. Yeah, so lovely lunch. So I've wanted to go to that toy museum. Like, we've been coming here for 3 years and we've been wanting to go to that toy museum to have a look, and it's always shut. Like, even in the summer, it opens really random times. So as we were just walking past it and it was open, it was like, let's go. And then we had a lovely walk down the river, but the sun's starting to go down, and it's chilly anyway, so when there's no sunshine it's getting a little too fresh. Like, we've come into the apartment and I've got tingly fingers, you know, you go from cold to warm. So yeah, we've got a couple of hours to kill, and then it'll be probably get ready to go to the basketball. Okay, outfit changed because we're off to the basketball. I really wanted to say baseball then. And we're wearing yellow because we're watching Stop Up play and they play in yellow. So yeah, first ever. It's my first ever basketball. Was it your first? No, who did you see?
I used to watch Manchester Giants.
Okay, so you can explain the rules then. Is it just a bit like netball?
Not quite.
I understand the netball
I
rules.
think netball, only one person can score, I think.
No, 2.
Is it?
2 on each team.
Oh, well, everyone can score in this.
Oh, okay.
5 on 5.
I'm looking forward to the hot dog. And we're home and in our comfies. It's a bit nippy in here because we've been out nearly all day since. Yeah. Obviously there is heating, but we've been using John's magical new heater.
Yeah, it's a bit faster, isn't it?
Yeah, so we're just trying to pick what to watch on the telly.
I'm trying to find the volume button to turn down.
But yeah, what did you think of? I keep on wanting to say baseball. It definitely was basketball. What did you think of the basketball?
It was good. It was alright.
My favourite thing was the bangers.
Yeah, the atmosphere was good. The noisemakers were good.
And the music, like lots of like.
It was entertaining, wasn't it? It was just a bit like the rules. We
didn't quite get all the penalties
because it was like they were talking in Polish. We didn't get why they were giving the penalties all the time, and the penalties just ruined the last quarter, didn't they? There's just far too many penalties. It was a bit weird.
But even though our team didn't win,
I had fun.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
Come home, made a brew. John's got a coffee. I've got an Earl Grey, and I think we're going to watch a movie.